Hello Newcastle fans, buzzing to get the win, huge 3 points, tough place to come, but I thought yous were brilliant. On to next Saturday, up the Mags.
Newcastle United are knocking on the door of Europe. In a game that was intense because Fulham made things difficult, Newcastle found a way.
Tough game for us. I thought we didn't start well. It was a really tough opening to the game, probably as tough as we've had this season. We were under pressure, we were second best. Fulham played very well, but probably lacked the final bit. And we rode our luck, but I think we...
So from revealing Eddie Howe's different tactic to Bruno Guimaraes' moment of magic.
Yeah, what a day for me, 100 game for the club. Sometimes I don't believe I've...
To the exciting update of Yankuba Minteh. As per, join us as we discuss the 5 things we learned from Fulham 0, Newcastle United. 1. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on this exciting journey.
Let's go!
Starting off with the Bruno magic.
Players always deserve the credit, they're the ones that go out and play. And Bruno was instrumental in helping us win today. I thought it was a really good performance from him personally.
Bruno Guimaraes marked his 100th appearance for Newcastle United with an excellent winning goal. As he said, "I'm very happy to be completing 100 games for Newcastle United. Since I joined the club, we've played 107 games, and I've been present in 100 of them. A very special day for me and my family. 100 games, a goal, and 3 points. Can it get any better than this?" Although he may not have been at his most effective in the final third, he contributed with a solid defensive performance. Despite his relative quietness in attack, Guimaraes stepped up and delivered a memorable winning goal, showcasing his ability and capping off an accomplished and stylish overall display. In the game, he had a 7.6 match rating, 1 goal, 64 touches, 38 out of 48 accurate passes, 4 key passes, 4 out of 8 accurate long balls, 1 shot on target, 2 out of 5 accurate dribbles, 5 out of 12 ground duels won, 1 out of 2 aerial duels won. Being the highest Newcastle player in progression via pass and in having the highest increased chance of scoring as a passer, Eddie Howe on Bruno Guimaraes, after he scored, the winner said, "Firstly, he is very defensively intelligent, very aggressive and physical. His main quality, though, of course, is with the ball. His technical ability, which we didn't see early in the game because we didn't have the ball. Second half, we saw plenty of that, and I thought he was instrumental in us coming here and getting the win. This win also meant that Newcastle have now won all 10 of their Premier League matches when Bruno Guimaraes has found the back of the net."
What a day for me, 100 game for the club. Sometimes I don't believe I've been playing for too long. I think since I joined the club has played 107 games. I was out just in 7 games. I've played 100. So yeah, it's a big thing for me. I would like to say thank you for everyone for the club, the physios, Eddie, the staff. They are giving me to the best position to me play well for the club, you know. So yeah, it was one unbelievable day for me.
And the fans as well. You celebrated the goal in front of them. What did it mean to be able to do that?
Yeah, they have given me so much since I joined the club. I don't know if I deserve too much, but thank you. I really appreciate what you have done for me. I mean, like score in front of them is always special. It was unbelievable day for me. I will never forget today.
Then Bruno Guimaraes on his Newcastle United future commented saying, "I hope to stay much longer. I am happy here. Let's see what the future brings, but I am happy. I hope to play much more for Newcastle United." While Bruno Guimaraes was hailed as the hero of the match for Newcastle, it is noted that Anthony Gordon also made a strong impression and demonstrated why he deserves recognition in the conversation surrounding the England national team. Despite not performing at his absolute best, Gordon continued to be Newcastle's primary threat throughout the game. His ability to pose a constant danger to the opposition showcased his importance to the team's offensive play on that particular day. Having a match rating of 7.4, 2 shots on target, 3 shots off target, 4 out of 6 successful dribbles, 50 touches, 73% passing accuracy, 4 out of 10 ground duels won. Then we also learned about Eddie Howe's tactical interlude. During the match, Newcastle United experienced a slow start and struggled in the opening 25 minutes. However, an important turning point occurred when goalkeeper Martin Dubravka required treatment and a break in play ensued. This break allowed Newcastle to regroup and implement a change in attitude that ultimately made a significant difference in their performance. Manager Eddie Howe acknowledged the impact of the break, stating that it provided an opportunity for the team to refocus and regroup. He explained that Dubravka felt something in his leg, and as a precautionary measure, they instructed him to go down and receive treatment. Martin was feeling something in his leg. We said he has to go down if he's feeling something, so that gave us a chance to get the group in, and that was much needed in that moment of the game, he said. Opposition manager Marco Silva commented on the situation, suggesting that Newcastle's decision for Dubravka to go down was tactical. He believed it was an attempt to disrupt Fulham's momentum, as the referee is obliged to stop the game when a goalkeeper requires treatment. Silva perceived it as a strategic move by Newcastle to alleviate pressure during a difficult period in the match. It was tactical. The first one is clear. There was feedback for the goalkeeper to go down. As you know, if the goalkeeper goes down, the referee has to stop the game. There's no way for the game to keep going. It's a tactical decision from them. It is what it is. It's a decision of Eddie Howe. Newcastle tried to break our momentum with the goalkeeper, going down, twice on the grass. They were struggling in that moment, and in moments of the first half, Silva said. The observation of Eddie Howe's smirk when questioned about the team meeting during Dubravka's treatment clearly implies that there might have been a tactical discussion or adjustment made during that time, and you could see how this helped. Before the interlude, Newcastle were being not allowed to breathe by Fulham, but after the interlude, Newcastle came out of the gates and started to attack in the final third of Fulham. As Eddie Howe said, "I'm relieved. It was a very difficult opening 25 minutes. We were second best. We suffered. A change of attitude from us made the difference. We were stretched, and there are reasons why we weren't at our best in the opening period, but it was an incredible response, and I think it was one of our best wins of the season. For me, if Newcastle were to utilize this tactic again in the future, the substitute goalkeeper should at least be sent out to warm up rather than sitting on the bench smiling. Having the substitute goalkeeper warm up would maintain a sense of readiness and professionalism during such interludes." Despite the tactical interlude during the match, Martin Dubravka showcased his reliability when called upon and managed to keep his third clean sheet of the Premier League campaign. His performance in goal was commendable, demonstrating his abilities as a dependable shot stopper. Having an 8.6 match rating, 4 saves, 1.06 goals prevented, 4 saves inside the box, 5 high claims, 43 touches, 12 put of 20 accurate passes, 2 accurate long balls, 3 clearances, 1 out of 1 ground duels won. Dan Burn had an unfortunate involvement in the build-up to Fabian Schär's disallowed goal. However, aside from that incident, Burn made several good interceptions and was vocal in directing his teammates on the field. His defensive contributions were notable throughout the match, having a 7.1 match rating, 6 clearances, 1 blocked shots, 1 interception, 1 tackle, 1 dribbled pass, 40 touches, 80% passing accuracy, 1 out of 3 accurate long balls, 1 out of 3 ground duels won, 3 out of 5 aerial duels. Fabian Schär had a disallowed goal, which was not due to any fault of his own. Despite this setback, he delivered a commanding performance overall. There were a few instances in the first half where he was beaten, but he remained strong and showcased his defensive prowess throughout the game. Having a 7.4 match rating, 13 clearances, 2 interceptions, 3 tackles, 1 dribbled pass, 1 error leading to shot, 55 touches, 72% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, 4 out of 9 accurate long balls, 6 out of 8 ground duels won, 5 out of 5 aerial duels won. Despite Fulham's dominance in terms of expected goals, XG, with a score of 1.27 compared to Newcastle's 0.93, as well as a significant advantage in ball possession with 67% compared to Newcastle's 33%, with the field tilt indicating that Newcastle were constantly being pushed and having to defend. While the passing networks analysis revealed that Newcastle's passing game was subpar in this particular match. However, despite the underwhelming performance, the ultimate result was a win for Newcastle. And in the end, the result is what matters most. When a team secures 3 points, ultimately looking back on this, the focus will be on the result rather than the performance.
Tough game for us. I thought we didn't start well. It was a really tough opening to the game, probably as tough as we've had this season. We were under pressure, we were second best. Fulham played very well, but probably lacked the final bit. And we rode our luck, but I think we grew into the game. Probably about 25, 30 minutes, you started to see us settle in the match and then find our rhythm. We had a few chances towards the end of the first half, and second half we were back to our normal selves.
Bruno Guimaraes has just told us that he gives you the credit for the turnarounds with your half-time team talk. He's not really told us quite what you said. Can you give us a little indication as to what changed, what was said?
No, it's just more. I needed an attitude change from the players, and I think there's reasons why we were below par. So, third game in a week, very small squad, from fatigued minds and bodies. But we weren't executing what we needed to execute, and as I said, Fulham put us under pressure. So it was a case of an attitude change, and once the attitude did change and we woke up, yeah, we were much better for it. So the players always deserve the credit. They're the ones that go out and play.
Putting things into perspective for a moment, we are 1 point away from 6th position, playing with our B team for a significant portion of the season. I believe that if other teams had experienced the exact same injury problems, they would be in the bottom half, worrying about relegation. With that said, I believe we will be in Europe next season. Do you believe too? Then in other Newcastle United news, on loan Newcastle winger Yankuba Minteh continued his fine form this season for Feyenoord, as he recently dropped a masterclass against Ajax. Having 50 touches, 2 goals, 3 shots, 3 on target, 0.68 xG, 1 assist, 3 big chances created, 15 out of 23 accurate passes, 0.46 XA, 5 out of 6 successful dribbles, 10 out of 15 ground duels won, 4 tackles, 10 SofaScore rating. This performance meant that Yankuba Minteh, 19 years and 260 days, is the youngest player with a goal and an assist in De Klassieker in the Eredivisie since Leonardo in May 2001, and was also awarded the Der Klassieker Player of the Match award. And then finally, if you want to know the latest Newcastle United transfer news, click the video link on screen now.